Hello and welcome everybody to my channel Omni Bioentrance, and today we will be discussing DBT BET JRF question paper, entrance exam question paper conducted in the year 2024. If you are new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe. I have also uploaded still previous year's question papers of DBT BET JRF entrance exam. You can refer to my channel playlist for the same. Now next one. Suppose that an obligate anaerobe suffered a mutation that resulted in the loss of triose phosphate isomerase activity. What will be the net ATP yield under anaerobic condition? So, triose phosphate isomerase is essential for catalyzing isomerization of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate to dihydroxyacetone phosphate. Now, if the obligate anaerobe it loses the triose phosphate isomerase activity, the glycolytic pathway will be disrupted and the net ATP yield will be disrupted, because in the absence of triose phosphate isomerase, the glycolytic pathway it will stall at glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate and subsequent reactions will not occur. So, 0 ATP molecule per glucose molecule will be obtained. Answer is option 1. Then next one. Which one of the following processes can be utilized for sterilization of medium with heat sensitive components? It is microfiltration. Answer is option 4. Then, with respect to good manufacturing practices and processes safety, HACCP stand for. So, HACCP, it is a systematic approach to identifying and controlling hazards in the food production process. So, hazard analysis and critical control point. Answer is option 4. Then next one. Which of the following ISO standard is designed for food safety management? It is ISO 22000 series. It is intended to help ensure that food products are safe for consumption and to prevent food contamination. Which of the following methods is used for rapid, accurate detection of toxic organism in food? It is PCR. Then, an investigation of an outbreak of food poisoning following consumption of cultivated mussel showed the presence of glutamate antagonist known as domoic acid in the body of the affected person. What is the source of domoic acid? It is Nitschia pungens contamination. Answer is option 3. Then next one. Which among the following bacteria is the most heat tolerant? It is Bacillus coagulans. Answer is option 2. Then next one. The recent advancements in computing that has exponentially enhanced computing power for bioinformatics include graphic processing unit and high performance computing. Answer is option 3. The researchers are looking for a possible DNA binding groove in a protein structure. It is most likely to be a positively charged region because DNA is negatively charged. Then next one. Which one of the following cannot be used to determine atomic structure of proteins? So it is atomic absorption spectroscopy cannot be determined. Atomic absorption spectroscopy is used to measure the concentration of specific elements in metals. Specific elements such as metals in the sample. Then which of the following represents the structure of silk protein fibroin? Silk protein fibroin is having anti-parallel beta sheets. Answer is option 1. Which of the following amino acid residues can disrupt alpha helices? It is glycine and proline. Answer is option 3. Then organic solvent acetone denatures protein by disrupting its hydrophobic core. Answer is option 1. The Levinthal paradox is related to protein folding. Answer is option 3. Which of the following does not assist protein folding? It is topoisomerases. They are involved in supercoiling. So answer is option 4. Then next one. The amino acid glycine is always present in type 2 beta turns. In alpha helices, hydrogen bonds are formed in the polypeptide backbone between the CO group of the first amino acid and the NH group of the, okay, we will find out. Now, in alpha helices, hydrogen bonds are formed in the polypeptide backbone between the CO group of residue N and the NH group of residue N plus 4. Now here N is 1. They have given first amino acid. N is 1. So N plus 1 will be 5. So NH group of fifth amino acid. Answer is option 1. The number of base pairs present per helical turn in bDNA is 10.5. Answer is option 3. Molecular dynamics does not involve calculation of interatomic charges. So they are used to calculate electrostatic interaction between atoms. So that is involved in molecular dynamics. Force constants for bonded atoms. So these describe the strength of covalent bond between atoms. So that is also involved. Lennard-Jones potential. It is a mathematical function used to describe van der Waals interaction between atoms. So that's also involved. Quantum mechanics. No, it is not involved because molecular dynamic simulations, they rely on classical mechanics, not quantum mechanics. So 3 is the answer. They have asked which does not involve calculation of. Then next one. Alpha fold in a protein folding algorithm based on. So AlphaFold, it is an artificial intelligence program that can predict the 3D structure of protein based on their amino acid sequence. So AlphaFold is a protein folding algorithm based on machine learning. Answer is option 4. Then next one. For phylogenetic analysis, which of the following is correct? BLAST alignments are necessary for performing phylogenetic analysis. BLAST is used to compare query sequence to a database of known sequences to identify similarities and infer evolutionary relationships. So BLAST is not involved in performing phylogenetic analysis. So first statement is not correct. Then next one. The multiple sequence alignment should ideally be trimmed to edit out the non-aligning regions. Non-aligning regions means gaps and unconserved regions before phylogenetic analysis. That is correct. Then phylogenetic analysis is not effective for highly similar protein sequences. They are effective. So 3 is also not correct. Phylogenetic analysis can only be done for proteins from organisms within same phyla. No, they can be used for different phyla, kingdoms and even domains. So option 2 is the answer. Then next one. The following BLAST static does not change for some pairwise alignments with different query database. That is, as you move from one database to another for the same pairwise alignment, which BLAST static will not change. It is the bit score that is not going to change because bit score is calculated based on sequence similarity, alignment length, scoring matrix, that is BLOSUM or PAM, and gap penalties. And these factors, whatever I told just now, they are applicable for the alignment and they don't depend on the database. That is, bit score is a property of the alignment and not the database. Now, on the other hand, if you see for E value, it measures the statistical significance of the alignment and it depends on the database size and composition. So, it will change when searching different databases. So the answer here is option 2, that is bit score. Then next one. Which one of the following statement is correct? Tea coffee is a multiple sequence alignment tool. Yes, that is correct. In a multiple sequence alignment, single columns in the alignment can be insertions. That is also correct. Phylogenetic algorithms do not need multiple sequence alignments before drawing phylogeny. Phylogenetic algorithms, they require MSA or multiple sequence alignment before drawing phylogenetic relationships. Then BLAST is the most accurate multiple sequence alignment algorithm. In the name itself, that is basic local alignment search tool. So it is not an MSA or multiple sequence alignment algorithm. It is a tool for finding local similarities between query sequence and a database of known sequences. So as per me, 1 and 2 are correct. If you have any problem with this option, you can give it in the comments. As per the answer key, 1 is the answer. That is, tea coffee is a multiple sequence alignment tool. Now next one. Which one of the following is an example of a global alignment algorithm? They have asked for a global alignment, and Needleman-Wunsch is a global alignment algorithm, whereas Smith and Waterman is local alignment algorithm. Now next one. Which one of the following statement is correct? Artificial intelligence is a type of machine learning. No, it is the other way around. Machine learning is a type of artificial intelligence. Then machine learning is a type of deep learning. Again the other way around. Deep learning is a type of machine learning. Neural networks are type of machine learning. That is correct. Machine learning is a type of artificial neural network. No, artificial neural network is a type of machine learning. So the answer here is option 3. Now next one. The researchers are interested in solving the structure of a given protein through X-ray diffraction crystallography. Which one of the following types of protein is likely to be more difficult to crystallize? So X-ray crystallography, it requires high quality crystal to determine the protein structure. So if you see for intrinsically disordered regions in proteins, it is not easy to crystallize them because intrinsically disordered regions are areas of the protein that lack a fixed three-dimensional structure, making it challenging to crystallize. So protein with intrinsically disordered region is your answer. Answer is option 3. Then next one. BLAST is a popular tool to search for sequences similar to a given sequence, that is query, against a given database, and it often sorts resulting matches according to the E-value. Which of the following statement is incorrect with respect to E-value? Its value depend on the length of the query sequence. Yes. Its value depend on the size of the database. Yes. It reduces exponentially as the pairwise alignment score increases. That is also correct. That is, higher score result in smaller E-value. Then if the E-value approaches 0, the probability that the alignment occurred by chance is greater. That is your answer. That is the incorrect statement. If the E-value approaches 0, the probability that the alignment occurred by chance is smaller or more significant, not greater. So answer is option 4. Then next one. John's disease in ruminants is caused by Mycobacterium avium paratuberculosis. Answer is option 3. Then prolactin, the hormone that controls milk production, is secreted by anterior pituitary gland. Answer is option 1. One health approach to address the challenge of antimicrobial resistance involves addressing So one health approach to address the challenge of antimicrobial resistance involves addressing the interconnectedness of human health, animal health and environmental health. So here they have given animal health, that is zoonotic infections. Answer is option 4. What is nosocomial infection? It is the infection that a patient develops from a hospital or upon visiting a hospital or a clinic. Here the answer is option 4. Somatic cell cloning involves transfer of. So the steps involved in somatic cloning is involves taking the nucleus from an adult somatic cell taking the nucleus from an adult somatic cell, transferring the nucleus into an egg cell whose nucleus has been removed, then stimulating the egg to divide and develop into an embryo, then transferring this embryo into a surrogate mother. So nucleus from ovum to somatic cell, that is not correct. Nucleus from somatic cell to ovum, that is correct. Answer is option 2. Then next one. Sperm production is regulated by which one of the following cells of the seminiferous tubules? It is Sertoli cells. Answer is option 4. Then next one. Ozone depletion by increase in the level. Ozone depletion is caused by increase in the level of CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons. Then next one. The efficacy of an organic sludge composting method can be improved by various physiochemical options. Which one of the following is not a recommended option for the same? So mixing, yes, that's correct, because it helps to aerate, homogenize and speed up the decomposition process. Forcing air through the biomass, that is also correct, because it provides oxygen supporting aerobic microorganism and enhancing degradation. Then shredding the material to enhance the surface area, that's also correct, because increases the exposure of organic matter to microorganism and promote faster decomposition. Adding water to the biomass to increase the water activity, that is incorrect, because some moisture is necessary for composting, but if you add more water, excessive water can lead to anaerobic conditions, creating unpleasant odor and potentially harmful pathogens. The ideal moisture level for composting is around 50 to 60% water holding capacity, not exceeding 70%. So the answer here is option 4. Then next one. A bacterium useful in bleaching low-grade mineral ores is Thiobacillus ferroxidens. Answer is option 2. Then next one. Which of the following is not a groundwater remediation technology? So out of these options, sludge treatment is not a groundwater remediation technology. It is wastewater treatment technology that handles semi-solid sludge. Next one. Find the theoretical oxygen demand to completely oxidize 1.67 into 10 raised to minus 3 molar glucose solution C6H12O6 to carbon dioxide and water. So theoretical oxygen demand is the amount of oxygen required to completely oxidize a substance to carbon dioxide and water. That is theoretical oxygen demand. Now C6H12O6 plus 6O2 plus giving 6CO2 plus 6H2O is the balanced equation for glucose oxidation to carbon dioxide and water. They have given the molar concentration of glucose as 1.67 into 10 raised to minus 3 moles per liter or molar. Now to calculate the theoretical oxygen demand, we need to calculate the number of moles of oxygen required to oxidize 1 mole of glucose and then multiply it by the molar concentration of the solution. So here the number of moles of oxygen required to oxidize 1 mole of glucose is 6. And the molar concentration of glucose is 1.67 into 10 raised to minus 3. Multiply both of them, you will get it as 0.01002 moles of oxygen per liter. Now we know the molecular weight of oxygen is 32 grams per mole. So 0.01002 into 32 is equal to 320.64 milligrams oxygen per liter, or 0.32064 grams oxygen per liter. So the answer here is answer 1, that is 321 milligrams per liter oxygen. Then next one. What mass of carbon dioxide would be produced if 100 grams of butane is completely oxidized to carbon dioxide and water? So butane with C4H10 plus 6.5 O2 giving 4 CO2 plus 5 H2O is the balanced equation. Molecular weight of butane is 58 grams per mole. So 100 gram of butane is equivalent to 100 by 58, that is 1.72 mole. 1 mole of butane produces 4 moles of carbon dioxide as per the equation. So the total moles of carbon dioxide produced are 1.72 mole of butane into 4 mole of carbon dioxide by 1 mole of butane, that will be 6.89 mole of carbon dioxide. Molecular weight of carbon dioxide is 44 grams per mole. So the total mass of carbon dioxide produced is multiplied with 44 gram per mole. That will give you 303.16 gram or 303 grams. So the answer here is option 3. The next one. In India, which one of the following parameter is not a part of day-to-day air quality monitoring? That is pollen grains. Answer is option 3. Which of the following is not part of integrated solid waste management? Source reduction. Yes, reducing the amount of waste generated at the source itself. Recycling is converting the waste product into new products or materials. Disposal is properly managing waste that cannot be reduced or recycled, such as through landfilling or incineration. That is disposal. Crop stubble burning, it is an agricultural practice that involves burning crop residues, that is stubble, to clear the fields. It is related to agricultural waste management and not integrated solid waste management. So crop stubble burning is not integrated solid waste management. Answer is option 4. Nauplius is the larval stage of shrimp. Answer is option 3. Collagen is a source of gelatin. Answer is option 1. Which of the following bioactive metabolites can be isolated from sea cucumbers? It is 3, that is saponin. So that's it for the exam paper discussion of DBT BET JRF. Thank you for watching my channel. Please do like, share and subscribe. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe it and share it with others also. I have also uploaded still previous years DBT BET JRF question papers. You can refer to my channel playlist for the same. Thank you.